Yeah, they're not sentencing. Like, bro, all right, you're banned for whatever. Or so that's not gonna make them change their ways, bro. Do you get it? You sack them from their job. You make sure their friends know who they are, their family. They're shamed in front of the whole
Publicly
nation.
shame them, yeah. Sunday, man. Finals.
Yeah.
I'm not really a football man like that, as you know.
Yeah.
As these lot probably know as well.
Yeah.
But can't lie. What happened?
You're just.
I thought
thinking
you got a
about Sunday.
notification or
No,
something.
just thinking about Sunday.
Yeah, man. It was. I can't lie though. The vibes were.
Vibes are immaculate.
That day, the vibes were lit, bro.
That's the thing about Britain, man. It's like a spectrum, innit? It's like one side is the best vibes in the whole world. I think when we're winning, I don't think there's anyone better than us. Like, bro, these guys do dumb shit. Like, they'll put like a trolley on their head and they'll like run around, or do you get me? Like, they'll do really silly
See your
stuff.
video, you know the woo.
Yeah. That was funny, innit? They do really silly stuff. But then on the flip side, obviously, as we saw,
Yeah, what happened?
the results of when we lose. But even then, even when we're like before the match, I went to Trafalgar Square thinking, oh, it's gonna be lit. You know, people are gonna be there. It's gonna be good vibes, good energy, and it was. Don't get me wrong, but on the other side, like, bro, like it was a bit dangerous. Like, people dashing bottles in the air, traffic cones in the air. Like, it gets to a point where it's like, at what point does this stop becoming funny and vibing and blah blah hilarious and British culture,
lads,
and and does it start getting silly, irresponsible, dangerous? Just dumb.
Just frankly ignorant.
Just ignorant, bro. Like,
yeah.
you're going on statues, you're putting shit on statues. All right, ha. But the man, them were climbing scaffolding and shit, and like, do you get me? Like, they're throwing stuff in the air, injuring people.
I saw
smoking crack around kids and that, bro.
Bro, I saw this video of this whole crowd cheering a guy snorting coke.
Yeah. I saw that.
Did you retweet that or did you post that?
No. I didn't.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I definitely saw it online on the day or the day after. It was either on Twitter or on
that was on Wembley.
It was at Wembley.
Yeah,
or it was on a meme page, and he was like, he had his obviously. Yeah. And it's just like, bro, like.
You see the guy with his willy out?
Yeah, that.
Bro, imagine there's kids.
Trigger warning.
Imagine there's kids. It's mad.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you something, before we intro real quick. When I say, for example, the term to you personally, when I say the term Arab culture, what comes to mind?
Arab culture.
Yeah.
Chilling, tea, shisha, family,
food.
Yeah.
When I say, for example, I don't know, South Asian, Pakistani culture, what comes to mind?
Mendi, what's it called?
Henna.
Mendi, sparkling clothes, lavish clothes, weddings, food, music, movies.
Calm.
Couple things.
When I say English culture, what comes to mind?
Fish and
be honest.
Fish and chips.
Alcohol.
Like,
that's it, really.
Yeah. It's mad.
Sesh.
Huh?
The sesh.
Yeah, but I was gonna say like royal family and that, I guess.
No, but that's.
But
okay,
then that's the thing, bro. Like, England culture, a lot of it is dominated by London, and even then, that's not even true London. Like, we've seen true London. Do you get it? It's a very different.
The reason why I hear you. The reason why I asked that is because it goes to show. We'll talk more about it, but I just wanted to set the tone from the get go. Like, bro, this is coming from someone that went to an all-white school for 5 years. The reason why I always emphasize all white is not just because I'm trying to look cool and like, oh my god, I turned out a certain way, and you lot should be proud of me and give me like credit or anything. But it's like, you know, bro, the shit that you were probably seeing on Sunday.
You saw that.
Those were the kids that I went to school with.
That's the thing.
That's bro, in sorry to cut you, like during, for example, PE, changing rooms. Bro, it was a regular thing. Man, will be walking around butt naked, laughing at each other, pretending that they want to shower just so they've got an excuse to you know, be naked or whatever. And it's like, bruv, like again, when do you cross the line from it being banter and like, you know, lad culture to actually like, yo, like, do you not have any morals or anything? Yeah,
but that's the thing. Like, that's maybe why it was a surprise to me, because I say, like, when you say British culture, I think the reason I struggle with that is because I've been born and raised in London, in like one of the most multicultural boroughs in London. So I haven't even experienced London culture or British culture like that, bro, to that extent. I don't know what these Englishmen are on like that. Do you get it? I don't know these geezers, and I don't know.
Me being someone that grew up in Greater London or just outside Northwest London, like, bro, you're spot on. When I think of English culture, all I do think of is alcohol and fish and chips. And I've heard, correct me if I'm wrong, I've heard fish and chips isn't even an English thing.
Portuguese.
That's what I'm saying. But let me do a quick intro. What's happening, people? Welcome back to the Hate Squared podcast. Obviously, if you don't know who we are, then read the description, innit? Just a quick one though. Obviously, like the vid, it helps us a lot. And obviously, comment below in the YouTube comment section what you think of today's conversation, and if you're listening on Spotify and Apple, again, leave a review with your thoughts and 5 stars and all of that.
Yeah, drop us a DM as well, obviously, about the discussion or whatever you want us to talk, because we're actually quite active on Instagram, and well, you more so. But I'd like to think that you reply.
TikTok as well, man. Like
yeah, come on, I'd like to think that you reply to the DMs quite a lot. So we've received a couple. We've received a couple.
Now, big up all our supporters, man. We've got we've got some great conversations that happen on our Instagram stories and stuff. Like, for real. We do a lot of polls and interesting ones. We'll talk about later today as well. Yeah. But anyways, let's take it back a step then. So, the game itself. You being a football man, me, I'll be real. I'm not gonna gas in front of the camera right now. Man's not really like football like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
As in, like, what's your take of the actual game and the penalties and?
Do you know what it was? Yeah.
2 minutes in, my man.
Like, quick one. Like, I don't want to bore the people, because I'm, like you said, I'm a football guy, innit? So we can get technical, but we're not going to do that.
Yeah, no, of course, just for a few minutes.
Yeah, I think it's just
context.
You know what it is?
We need context.
But no one even expected England to get to the final like that. So the fact that we got to the final, super happy, super proud of the team.
Definitely.
I don't even think we played that well in the first couple games, but we got there in the end. Against Germany, we played well. Against Ukraine, we played well. Denmark, we done all right, So I'm proud of the boys, innit? We got to the final. I think at the end of the day, Italy were better. They just were.
Yeah.
And I think their manager is just better. I think England has the quality. Wallah, I think we have the quality. Like, we've got players on our team, bro, that can do damage. And very, very quickly, I think Rashford and Sancho, two of the players that missed the penalty, they come on in the 120th minute, bro. 119th, 120th minute.
That's not fair.
The last kick of the game, they've come on. Bro, you don't come on and take the most important decision, penalty thing you've ever had to do in your life with the first touch that you've ever had in the match. Do you get it? Warm them up for like 10, 20, 15 minutes, whatever. They've come on and they're expected to score. Like, they're cold, bro. Like, confidence is low. They're cold. Even me, bro, pressure's silly. Even me, when I step onto a football pitch, it's going to take me a couple, do you get me? A couple touches, couple touches. Like, I got to find my feet a little bit. And then maybe we get a bit better. But to come on and do all of that, I don't know, man. It was a bit frustrating. But the vibes were amazing. Bro, like, in Trafalgar Square, I was telling Dan that we were watching the match, like, through someone's window. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And
I think I saw a Jad Snapchat.
Yeah. And there was like, I think there was 10 of us, maybe. And then when the penalties started happening, bro, there was like over 100 easily on that road. Just watching, like, someone just take a penalty. And, like, the way we celebrated when we saved the penalty, when we scored a penalty, it was the best thing on the planet, bro. Like, even thinking about it makes you smile. Like, the things that happen, like, oh man, like, that's why I love England, and I love everything about us in London, especially like when we're winning. But then when we lose, obviously we'll get into it. But it just takes an ugly turn.
Definitely, man.
But yeah, big up the boys, innit? For
trust
doing
man,
their team,
and
they done us proud.
No, definitely, man. Like, I think you made a very good, very important and a very good point. Like, the fact that we even got to the finals, innit? For someone like who like me, who doesn't even watch football, bro, my whole Pakistani family was sitting down in our living room watching it to like 10:30 at night on a Sunday evening. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, there was a lot of unity and a lot of positive energy. The weather was great that day. You know what I'm saying? So everything was vibes. But it is the reality of the country we live in, bro, and we can't sugarcoat it. And obviously, like, you know, we were gonna discuss other things today, but we said, you know what, bro, like, we have to address it. We have to talk about it. Do you know what I'm saying? I think disappointment is a good word to use right now. But at the same time, can you really be disappointed in something that's always in front of our face, but we just choose to ignore it? Or not choose to ignore it, but a lot of the time, we're accustomed to feeling a certain type of way. Or like, we're accustomed, because we're, you know, Northwest London, or, you know, in and around London all the time. We're around so many ethnic minorities in it. So maybe we don't feel the racism as much, or
as other parts of
as a part of the UK, especially if you go like to like up north or down south or east, west, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere other than London, really.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man. Can we say we're surprised? Not really. Unfortunately, as unfortunate as that is, we can't really say we're surprised. Yeah. By the reaction that was, obviously, that did come of it. It was super shit as well. That just happened to be 5 penalty kick takers. 2 that are considered white and British and, you know, England through and through school, and the 3 who have, you know, other ethnic minorities in them ended up missing. But like, you look at the ages of the players, bro, like Saka's 19, Rashford's like 22, 23. like Sancho's at 21, and bro, these guys have like off the pitch, like these men are coming from areas like Saka comes from Greenford, like local. Sancho comes from South London. Obviously Rashford from Manchester. Like they're us. Like, do you get me? They represent us. They represent the mandem. And for them to reach that stage, like, it was amazing for us.
That's a massive accolade.
I don't even care that they missed like that. Wallah, like, I genuinely, like, of course I'm disappointed that we lost. But the fact that they are where they are, like, wallah, bro, it fills my heart with joy, innit? And like we said, innit? And we were speaking about this before. For example, Benzema, who's a Algerian French striker, plays for the French national team.
No, I know the name.
Yeah. No, I'm explaining to those who don't know it. He's a French striker, Algerian heritage. He says that when he scores, he's French, and when he misses, he's Arab.
That's powerful.
And the thing is, bro, like, I was off my phone. Do you get it? I wasn't even on my phone because obviously I'm in Trafalgar Square. Like, I'm looking to get out as soon as possible. I already knew what was going on. Like, just in my head, I knew 3 black players have missed. It's gonna kick off now. Like, I feel sorry for anyone who's black walking around Trafalgar Square. It was just proper fucked, man. It was proper fucked.
I heard people obviously got beaten up.
Yeah.
I heard someone got stabbed, if I'm not mistaken. And I also heard someone either tried to commit suicide, as in a fan, or someone tried to push someone black on the rails. Something along that.
But I don't on that, actually, a lot of people made up lies about that.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's about the one you're specifically talking about, but I know that there were videos shared that were very, very old. And people tried now to use them to fit their agenda.
Cool, yeah,
that doesn't help, bro. It doesn't help at all. It doesn't help the situation at all. Do you get it? That hate creates hate. Hate breeds hate. So when you're doing this to spark something, what? So now you want. What if someone sees that, a black guy sees that and is like, bro, fuck this, and he goes and pushes a white lady on the tracks? But that video's years ago. It's bare old. And it's got to do with, I don't know, they had a dispute over personal stuff. Like, you never know, bro. But now you've done it to fit your agenda. It's going to fuck up someone else's life. Like, don't do none of that, bro. Like, there's no need for it at all.
100%,
man. Doesn't help anything.
No, it just goes to show that, you know, the element of it being a game, like, it is for fun. Let's be real. Yeah, okay, champion.
It's entertainment.
It's you know, like championship level. You know what I'm saying? You got to the finals, not championship as in like that. You were about to become. There was a chance. We were very close to becoming champions.
Yeah, champions
for the first time in what 55 years.
Yeah, since we've won a trophy. Yeah,
since
1966 was the last time.
Yeah, I completely understand and I relate to it to the point of where, you know, there's a lot of emotion involved. But this is, and I think this is kind of like the main chunk of today's conversation. The logic, bro. How does it make sense? Okay, cool, they are black. Okay, cool, they did miss the penalties. What does commenting monkey emojis or calling them the N-word on Twitter or other platforms, what does that do? Like, how does that reflect your upbringing? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
It just I like, it just doesn't make sense, Hussein, bro. Like, what can justify that? What reasoning can justify that?
Nah, there's no justification to it, bro. It's racism that exists from a very, 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 like, deep root. And I think the root is so deep that you can't even do anything about it, bro. Like, unless there's a complete change in mindset, like, refresh F5 button.
F5, yeah.
I don't think there's anything you can really do, bro, because some guy who got done for racist comments after the final.
Oh, the done on Twitter?
Yeah.
Savills or something?
No, there's...
Savills.
Oh, no, I don't know. But there was a guy who got done for racist comments on Twitter or whatever. Bro, he was a youth football coach.
Oh, swear.
So imagine what he's teaching. Like, this is a guy who's teaching youths about football.
No
and
way.
He's got opinions like that.
What footballer tweeted? I think it was Rashford. He posted something about one of the comments. He clicked on the profile. It was open. That guy was someone who commented something racist. He's a maths teacher. Or something like that.
Bro, it's nuts, bro. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. These are people who, like, don't think, like, what has happened racially, the racial tensions, don't think it was too far away, bro. It's probably like a generation, 2 generations away. Like, it still exists till now. Like, there's deep rooted issues and in our culture and the American culture. And like I said, I think it's so deeply rooted that it's either going to, like, go with time, or it's just going to be one of those things that's going to be, like I said, a complete F5 button. But if these are teachers, bro, if these are youth workers, if these are youth coaches that have these opinions, there's no hope. There's literally no hope, bro. I'm overwhelmed with the comments that obviously that did come out of it.
Of course. Big up everyone that
amazing,
isn't it? Yeah, man.
But like what you have to understand is that these players had an opportunity or an option, to play for either their home country, their ethnic country, which is, it might be Jamaica, it might be Nigeria, it might be, do you get it? Like for Benzema, for example, Algeria. And they thought, let me represent the country, let me give back to the country that has raised me, that has given me the opportunity to be where I am, where I spent most of my life, where my teachers are from, where my friends are from, where my neighbors are from. Let me inspire the next generation of youth in this country. Do you get it? It's not like they're coming here and then they're fucking off and they're like, oh, I got what I wanted here, let me fuck off back. No, they're putting us on a pedestal. They're trying to help us. And then we give them that in return. Like, if Rashford's playing for Jamaica, bro, he's the most loved player. If Raheem Sterling is playing for Jamaica, he's the most loved player in the team. Why should they settle for what they're getting now? Do you get it?
No, you're right. And then it goes back to the protests and the BLM movement that sparked last year when, obviously, rest in peace, George Floyd, when he got murdered in America. It goes to show that it wasn't just a trend. It was bait during that summer, let's be honest. But it goes to show that the importance of it still stands today. 100. It's a different context. It's football. It's in Britain this time. There's 3 players involved, that kind of stuff. But it goes to show that, and it goes back to what you said, it goes deeper than just, oh, I said the N-word, or I commented a monkey emoji. Like, people don't understand the severity of it and like where it comes from, what it actually means. Do you know what I'm saying? But then, bro, again, this is coming from someone, I keep on saying, this is coming from someone that in year 9 I got asked, do I speak Islam? Do I speak Muslim? I know we're laughing at it, but fam, when you go to these small towns and these little villages around like Greater London, or like, flipping Portsmouth. Actually, no, probably Portsmouth, I heard it's quite late, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but like, when you go to these like Southampton, little villages near like Bristol, like Manchester, like the proper like quiet places and that. Like, bruv, like more time, they don't even know like many Muslims, or frankly any Muslims or black people on a first name basis. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe if they go take the train into central London, or they go to, I don't know, into Manchester for a weekend to do some shopping or whatever, that's when they see people from different, ethnicities and backgrounds. And I think like there is a massive lack of what's the opposite of emphasis? Like, there's a lack of emphasis. Can I say that? Does that make sense? There's a lack of emphasis on understanding that. Tangent, you were saying something about the youth coach or whatever. I saw a video very recently, I think it was only last week, bro, like literally like within the past 7 days or whatever. There was a video that went viral on I'm Just Bait of this white teacher. I saw that. Yeah, a schoolgirl.
What, a lady, innit?
A black schoolgirl was Snapchatting herself, and her teacher was like, wait, so are you saying that even I can't say the N-word? But she didn't say, obviously I'm not going to say it, but she actually said N-I.
Yeah.
And then she was like, what did you just say? I'm not saying it in a racist way, but are you saying that even I can't say it? Bro, you can't. Are you dumb? Fam, you're a teacher.
You're educating kids.
You're educating the next generation of leaders and doctors and lawyers and policemen and police, whatever it may be. And you're asking, she didn't older than 13, 14, 15 years old. Can I say the N-word? I don't mean it in that way. Bro, like, I genuinely don't know what to say.
It's like a disease though, like the domino effect that comes from just one person being racist, bro. The way it affects, like, imagine that youth football coach, racist, says something about black people in front of his team, his youth team, They, as kids, obviously kids are easily influenced, bro. Like, you're shaping their mind, you're shaping their. Of course. Do you get me? They've, like, let's say 10 of them, let's say there's 20 of them, 15 of them have become racist or have something negative about black people because of that. They're gonna grow up, they're gonna become policemen, like you said, they're gonna become teachers, they're gonna become engineers, whatever. They're gonna have racism in their mind, embedded in their mind. They might not even know it. They might know it. They might be conscious or subconscious. Then they're gonna have kids and teach it to them as well, bro. Like, the domino effect of just having one racist person is huge, bro. It's you can't even comprehend it. And like you were talking about like these men who have never come across like a black person or an Arab person or an Asian person, and even if they have, they're probably
so naive towards it.
No, but they're probably coming like
not even naive, ignorant.
They're probably speaking to a black person, for example, who has lived around white people all his life, so he doesn't even know his culture like that, or an Asian who's lived around white people. He doesn't even know his culture, bro. He probably doesn't speak his language or whatever. So even then, you're not building, and even then he'll still get looked down upon. Do you get it? Or she will still look down upon. They won't fit in with the crowd, but you're still not like. There's no education being taught there, bro. It's just. I don't know, man. It's like I said, it's a deep root that I don't think you can cut like that.
I think the reality is, bro, and you know me, bro, I'm a very positive guy. Like I'm optimism is something I pride myself on. Do you know what I mean? I always love seeing, the glass half full rather than half empty. But it goes back to what you said as we started today's episode about, I don't think anything can be done now. It's kind of too late. Like the society we're living in, and more importantly, the country that we're living in, like, people will be, again, tangent now, so I'm kind of steering away from football.
Yeah.
People will be quick to say they're stealing our jobs, but then they'll forget that it was their queen back in the, 50s or 60s. What was that ship from the Caribbean and West Indies that came over? I forgot the name, man.
A ship?
As in a ferry, a ship.
Oh, I don't
came
know,
from... Oh, man.
Well, like Commonwealth countries and that.
Yeah, so basically, after the Second World War... the queen at the time,
Titanic.
Man said Titanic. This guy, oh man, Windrush.
I've never heard that name in my life. I'll be honest.
What's it? I need to clarify because I don't want to say anything silly. Because it's a Windrush generation.
See, why don't they make a movie about that? Why is it all about Titanic and man them floating on paintings?
The Windrush generation has come to be defined as those people who emigrated from the Caribbean to Britain between 1948 and the Immigration Act 1971. The British Nationality Act 1948 cemented the rights of settlement to everyone born in a British colony. Nearly 500,000 people took up the offer of nationality. So basically, if I you never heard of Windrush?
No.
So basically, it was this. You never seen this picture, no?
No.
Yeah. Basically, like I think after the Second World War, I could be mistaken. After the Second World War, I think what happened was the Queen at the time, or whoever was the Prime Minister at the time, I don't know, sent out a request to everyone from those countries saying, can you basically come here and help us rebuild the country? Because as you can imagine, after a war, the country's fucked. So the same people that these lot would say they're stealing our jobs are the same people that left families and homes behind to start a new life here. So these were the people that were the new NHS nurses, the cleaners, the bus drivers, the train drivers, laborers. You know what I'm saying? The laborers in the coal factories, or I don't know too much about the industrial kind of ends of the UK, like Leeds and all them places and that. You get me? My point is, like, people will say, oh, there's an Indian doctor or a Filipino. Is Filipino the word? Yeah, a nurse or whatever it is. But it's like, they can't steal your job. You're never going to be qualified for it. You don't have the credentials to even apply for it. So they can't be stealing something that you will never ever be eligible for and never have been eligible for to even apply to. So it's like, educate yourself on the facts. Do you know what I'm saying? Our country. They love using the term our country, my country. This is Britain. The whole EDL shit. Again, I'm going on a tangent. But the reality is, all right, cool. I saw the picture after the whole racism stuff on Sunday of the England squad, the current England squad who played on Sunday, and it was like the England squad without ethnic minorities, and everyone was practically crossed out apart from like 3 players or something. Goes to show you don't actually even appreciate and understand that it's because of ethnic minorities that your country is able to thrive today. Do you know what I'm saying?
They wouldn't have got to the finals, G. They wouldn't have. If Sterling never scored all those goals, if flipping, bro, if you look at the England team without any ethnic minority players or people who come from ethnic minorities or have a background of it, whatever, there's no chance, bro. There's no way they even get into like out of the group stages. It's the lack of quality is ridiculous, isn't it? And we're talking as if these guys aren't even British. They're just as British as you. It doesn't, bro. You look at it on paper, you're a British citizen, you've got a passport. You're a British citizen, you've got a passport. You've both got the exact same rights. You can shut up. Like, there's nothing between you.
But I think a conversation, just kind of taking it a bit further now, which we spoke about before we started recording, is a common conversation that has been sparked up since last Sunday, since the final, is the whole IDing to get on social media. And I have seen this conversation occur many times, but I think this is a great opportunity to speak about it in depth. And I think given the level of racism that happens online, majority probably does happen online. I think Henri's recently, he got off social media about in the past year, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it was like a fake meme or fake troll account, but it was like, I think Thierry Henry tweeted saying, I've decided to get off social media until there's too much racism. Something like that.
No, I'm not so sure.
What's your opinion on that?
Well, ID and for social media accounts, I don't know why we haven't done it, bro. Like, have you ever been hacked, or have you ever had you need to verify your account for some reason or whatever? Like, I remember once I got hacked on my IG years ago, and I emailed Instagram. They're like, yo, to verify that this is really you, can you please take a picture of yourself and send us your ID as well? So I'm thinking, okay, that's a bit weird, but I done it anyway, and then they verified me, and then they, boom, like I got my account back. But if I'm having to do that anyway, why not just make me do it from the start, bro? Like, what's holding me back from doing? Like, all right, cool. I think the other side of the story that I've heard, or the other side of the argument that I've heard, is that the internet is a safe space for people. They come and like they can escape from work, and they can escape from, you know, social pressures and stresses and whatever, and they can just tweet their mind and speak their mind, and, you know, without any retaliation, kind of, but there is retaliation, obviously. So I get that side to it, but what are you saying? Like, what am I saying right now that I couldn't say in front of a crowd of people, like if they were in front of me right now on social media personally? And you got to think to yourself, if you're saying anything that isn't appropriate to say in front of thousands of people,
then that means you shouldn't even be saying it.
You shouldn't even be saying it in the first place, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, obviously I understand the sexual stuff, like people say some wild sexual shit sometimes, but even then, that's not too deep. I'm saying what's inappropriate, like, do you get me? Like racial, religious, stuff like that, innit?
Hate crimes,
100%. Hate speech, whatever. If you can do that, if putting ID prevents all that, I don't see why we haven't done it yet, bro. Honestly, stop so many of these accounts, JXYZ3349
with an egg.
Yeah, literally, or like no profile picture on their Instagram, 400 following, 0 followers, and then they'll just comment a monkey face or something, and that's affected the player's confidence for the whole day, or for the whole week or month, whatever. So
it shouldn't be this easy to get away with murder. Like, there's no room for ignorance anymore. There's no room. There's just no room for excuses anymore, bro. Like, okay, cool. A lot of people were saying, you know, last year when the BLM movement was going on, you know, oh, it's not just black lives that matter, it's all lives that matter. And it's like, a lot of people probably were genuinely saying it from a place of naivety. Yeah, is that the word? Naivety. And then they decided to get educated on that, and, you know, there were loads of threads on like Twitter and loads of TikTok videos and YouTubers. Like, there was a lot of information being provided to educate those who were saying, "What about all lives? What about all lives?" But when it comes to this kind of stuff, it's like the people who choose to be ignorant, they've got an excuse to just get away with it, and they know that there's no repercussions. Repercussions. Bro, I don't know. I can't get my words out today.
Say that every episode.
It's a mad thing, sad thing. It is actually a mad thing.
But I think we're delaying the inevitable. I think it's going to happen eventually.
It has to happen.
I think it will happen. Whether it be in 5 years or 10 years, it will eventually happen. So if you're going to do it, why not do it now? I genuinely don't understand why we haven't done it. It shouldn't, like you said, it shouldn't be that easy to just make but I can make an IG profile in about 5 minutes, go and spread stupid amounts of crime. What are you going to do? Block me? Okay, cool. I'll make another one. Like, what's the harm? Bro, if you're going to, like, even in football, a fan gets, you know, someone gets racially abused, and, you know, by a fan or whatever, they catch him. There's no, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they're not sentencing them properly. Do you get it?
What do you mean, sorry?
They're not sentencing the person who's done the hate crime or
the culprit.
They're not sentencing, like, bro, all right, you're banned for whatever, or so that's not gonna make them change their ways, bro. Do you get it? You sack them from their job. You make sure their friends know who they are, their family. They're shamed in front of the whole nation.
Shame them, yeah.
Make sure they understand that this is absolutely unacceptable. Like, this ain't even a thing where, oh, you know, I got a ban. No, fuck all that, bro.
I can't be racist.
Yeah.
My ex was half black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know that video of Nico?
Yeah.
The one that's been viral for years.
Yeah, bro. I think it's really silly. So you got their ID, plaster them around the world, around the internet. use the internet for something good actually, and plaster their face and let everyone know who they are. We've seen it time and time again, bro. How many times have we seen a racist person? Internet is powerful, bro. They'll see just the face of the person and they find them within 5 minutes. Someone knows the exact location, how long they've been at their job, what area they're from, who's their friend.
I love it.
Use it like that.
I love it.
Wallah.
That's big up those people. I'll be real. I've never been that person.
Yeah.
But big up the people that spend that extra 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think I could. I don't have the facilities for that.
To go on LinkedIn, search them up. There was the guy, you know, that property company that sell houses. I think it's pronounced either Savills or Savills or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, you saw the tweets, right? He's turned around and Donny basically said, "I got hacked," or someone took my account. But it's like, even then, bro. Yeah. Let's say worst case scenario. Let's be optimistic. As I said, worst case scenario, he gets fired. Yeah. Bro, he'll more time find another job, or if he doesn't get fired, he'll get sanctioned, and you know, you got to be off social media now, or if you're working for us, take it off your LinkedIn or whatever it may be. Do you know what I mean? Very, very rarely is this going to be like the employer will call the police and say, "This is what happened. He was an employee of ours. Can you please come and arrest him?" Because if I'm not mistaken, racism, you know, you can be arrested for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it is a madness. But how many? If they were to do that properly, then the question is, how many people would be getting arrested then?
But that's the thing. I don't think arresting is the answer. I think the police are already dealing with enough shit. I don't think arresting is the answer for it. I think you put them on a list. That employer does a search on them. History of racism.
The same way you've got to declare when you apply for jobs, if you've got any
outstanding acts or offences or crimes.
Yeah, oh, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Offences.
Yeah, offences or crimes.
Yeah.
Bro, if you've got to do all of that, slap them on a list, red flag straight away. You've got their ID, date of birth and name. Cross-match it, cross-reference, whatever, boom, done. You know exactly who they are. Make them unemployable for going on someone's page and tweeting all that shit. When the consequences are hard, bro, it deters people from doing it.
Teaches other people a lesson.
100%. It deters people so much from doing it. Now, there's millions, bro. There's thousands of people, hundreds of thousands, whatever, just going on there. Monkey, idiot. Like, where's
the line?
Bro, there's nothing being done. So you can't, of course that's going to encourage other people. Oh, he got away with it. My mate got away with it. It's just a bit of banter. No, this is serious, bruv. And these men they're not serious about it, bro. That's why I'm speaking as if I have no hope, because I genuinely don't. I don't think anything will be done about this. They've been talking about say no to racism. They've been talking about respect on the arm. Kicks racism out of football. Taking the knee. Sky Sports going on a blackout. Bro, for what though?
Everyone changed their profile pictures.
For what? Like, you're not doing anything. And obviously this doesn't just go to the black community as well. Obviously the black community suffer a lot with it. But moving forward, bro, like, there's going to be a lot of Asian footballers in the future. There's going to be a lot of Asian celebrities, whatever. You saw hate crime on Asian people rise with the Southeast Asian? What was Southeast Asia? China and that, innit?
I think they're just East Asia.
Oh, that's East Asia, yeah. East Asian, like, hate crime on Chinese people and Japanese and all that after the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, like, protect the future generations. Do you get me? But it's not in their interest because they're not ethnic minorities
That's what
themselves.
I'm saying.
So
I think we're speaking in a bit of a place of, like, I don't want to say privilege, but because we've grown up, you know, in and around London, because we've seen ethnic minorities for best part all of our lives, and we've grown up with, like, one neighbor might be black and the other may be an Arab, or you know, you got a European family on your left hand side, an English family on your right hand side, an Indian family living opposite you, like. That's the kind of area that I grew up in. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of like, for me, being a British Pakistani kid, I can easily grasp the concept to it and get my head around it. But it's like, when you're explaining, and I said this during our episode in Ramadan, the Ramadan special we did with Mert, about the new shared, well, I say new, it's not new anymore, but the shared office that I use for work. Multiple businesses use it to obviously, you know, do their work or whatever. We just hot desk there, and you know, having the conversation, not even water, you know, oh, I couldn't do that, you know, isn't that cruel? Now again, like I said, I grew up with this, so I'm accustomed to it. But let's be real, bro, that is offensive. What do you mean is that cruel, bro? That's my religion, fam. What do you mean is that cruel, bruv?
No, like, questions are cool, but like,
No, I'm not slating her for asking me a question, but
I'm just saying there is a line where it's insensitive, like a cruel, cruel what, bro? Like,
it's my choice. I'm doing it.
Man are getting fucked on a Sunday night, waking up Monday morning all fucked and shit. I can say that's cruel, but I'm not do you get me? Different standards for different people, but I'm not gonna come and say it in your face.
But it goes back to, before we move on, it goes back to, with all due respect, bro. I really don't want to offend anyone, but it's like, if we look at this country's values and this country's culture, 99% of it revolves around the sesh. Drinking, getting pissed, partying, snorting whatever, taking whatever, saying whatever, exposing your private bits, sleeping with strangers, whatever it is. I'm not trying to say no other culture hasn't got similarities. Do you get my drift?
Yeah. I think one thing people are going to say to this is, well, if you don't like it, go back to your own country. Number one.
I know what you're going to say.
Number one, this is my country. I've got as much of a right to be here as you do. You've got that red passport, maroon passport, so do I. So shut your mouth, Jim. I see you commenting already. Number two, wouldn't be here if you didn't invade my country.
If you lot didn't invade our countries.
So relax. Exactly.
Would we even be here?
Yeah.
Hit me. Our country's... big up Massa, that clip went viral. If the wars didn't happen, well, I can't even call it a war. The invasions didn't happen. If the murders, the brutality didn't happen.
The terrorism. It's not just terrorism when we do it, you know. It's not just terrorism when we do it, bro.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Tell these men relax.
Bro, moving on swiftly, man.
And on that note, next topic.
I put up a little quote on Instagram, our Instagram story on Hate Squared the other day.
What motivated you to do that, by the way?
What do you mean?
Like, what inspired you to do that?
As in put it on our story? It was an interesting question, isn't it?
But it wasn't like a question you had like with your boys, a debate we had with your boys.
Oh, no. Okay. This was, so, do you know of the page Justin LeBoy?
No.
He posts like funny, like toxic quotes and shit.
Okay.
Like he's a troll like that, innit?
Okay.
And I just find him hilarious. Well, hit the page hilarious, I should say. So the quote was, or the post was, women only. If your homegirl likes a man, but he don't like her, he wants you. Is he off limits? Bro, firstly, we got like 1,000 views on this story. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot to a lot of people, but that's our most viewed story ever. 78% of people said he's off limits. And 22% voted, the game is the game, sir.
Okay.
Which was expected. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of people kind of turned around and said, so about the game being the game, a lot of people said, but if nothing happened between them, you know, if she's really your friend, then she would want you to be happy. But then a lot of people, as in 78% of people who voted against it, were saying, but there's more fish in the sea.
Okay.
Girl code, all that stuff.
Okay.
What's your take? Obviously, our context is different because we're both males.
Yeah. No, we can apply it to the same thing for males, though.
That's what I'm saying.
I think the ones, how much? 78% voted.
As in, like, not to.
Oh,
they wouldn't move to that guy.
Cap. That's what I'm saying right now. 100%.
I don't know,
bro. When you put 100 people in the room, you put 1,000 people in the room. However many people voted. You're telling me 78 of that 100 are not going to do anything. I think that's such a lie, bro. Because, and you know what it's influenced by? It's influenced by them thinking that this is loyalty and this is bro code and girl code, when in actual fact it's not. Like, I don't know what your take is, but in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. Because nothing happened. He don't like her back. He's not interested in her, bro. He's not interested in him or whatever.
So let's say you liked a girl.
Yeah.
And she didn't like you back.
Yeah.
But she liked me.
Yeah.
And
which would never happen now, Jack.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Look at you.
I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
Let's say she wanted to move to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, you know what? Calm.
You like her as well?
Or I'm feeling her as well.
Yeah.
Are you honestly telling me you wouldn't feel a certain type of way about it?
No, I don't care.
I don't know, man.
Genuinely, bro. Like, of course,
most
bro, like,
people would,
pride and ego, like, of course you're going to be like, oh, man, like, do you get me? He won this one. But it's not a thing of, like, I'm going to despise you, and if you lot have kids and shit, I'm not going to despise you, bro. Like, I'm not going to hate you. I think it's a massive, massive, massive sign of insecurity. Massive sign, bro.
I don't know, man.
You're saying there's plenty more fish in the sea. Why don't you tell that to yourself?
Yeah.
If I'm telling you, hey, there's plenty more fish in the sea. This is my girl.
I'm probably swaying more towards.
But she don't even like you.
I'm probably gonna sway towards more of the vote of the game is the game. I'll be real.
100%, bro.
But I feel like,
bro, how you saying a girl's off limits when she don't like you? That's like, do you know what that's saying? Hey, don't buy that car because that's my car, even though I can't afford it right now. But that's my car. Like, don't copy me and buy my car, even though it's not my car. Don't copy me
because I want it.
But it's gonna be my car, maybe. It's like 500 racks.
Yeah, but in a situation like this, it's like, you know, you can't even afford the car right now. So if I
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right, bro, it's 500 racks. I'm on a 30k salary, for example. You're telling me I can't enjoy that car because you can't. Fuck off, man.
That's true. Ooh.
Obviously, no, I'm not saying women are cars. Just saying.
You're gonna get slated.
Yeah.
Cancel Nucci.
Do it.
It is the loyalty thing. The
People
word
take it
loyalty
People take it too far,
is so sugar coated now that I feel as if like the meaning has like been like devalued.
Bro, like I'd say 10% of people are truly loyal. Like 15-20% maybe max are truly loyal. Like loyalty has become a luxury thing where it's like, yeah, I'm loyal. It's a personality trait. I'm loyal.
Yeah, we've said it before.
And they try to overcompensate with shit like this. You don't have to, bro. Like, this is not loyalty. Like, me, if you came out with your girl, for example, let's say you had a missus and you came and you brought her here, bro, I'll speak to her. I'll speak to her like she's a normal person. Some man think, I'm not going to talk to her at all. I'm going to be awkward in front of her because I don't want Hader to think that I'm interested in her.
Yeah, I know
what I'm trying to say?
That.
That's not, just because I'm having a conversation with your missus and it's a respectful conversation doesn't mean I'm not loyal or Hussein was moving a bit mad. No.
That's like those dons that can't even be strictly friends with a woman.
Yeah, with a girl.
Oh my God, no, it's haram. It's, the devil. Bro, just say you can't keep your dick in your pants.
Yeah, literally.
I beg you, just admit it. Just.
Literally, man.
Do you know what I'm trying
That's
to say?
what it comes down to, bro. Like, it's just bare overcompensating for
I know
loyalty,
that was
man.
a tangent about being friends with a girl, but bro.
But it comes down to the whole loyalty thing. Like, people are overcompensating.
Nah,
and people, straight away, as soon as they read that, they thought red flag. Royalty. No, that's a loyalty, bro code, girl code,
yeah.
Bullshit, bruv. There's nothing wrong with it. You think about it proper, logically, there's nothing wong with it.
I think as I'm getting older, I'm realizing, and obviously I listen to a lot of like different content creators and different podcasts and shows. Like, I was listening to 3 Shots. I think I was finished it one of the episodes like yesterday or the day before, and do you know they cast like the three brothers?
I do. I've heard of them.
So it's one guy's called Marvin, one guy's called Taser, and the third guy's called Mr. Exposed. Yeah, but his name's Keith. Yeah,
I've watched a couple.
Yeah, no, I listen to them quite regularly. Proper funny guys, man, doing their thing. And
big up.
Basically, now trust me, big up. I think Taser was saying that he wouldn't even mind linking a girl and going out with a girl that's even lipsed one of his mates. And he was laughing at it. He's like, bruv, it's their lips, bruv. What am I, a kid? But see, me, bro, I couldn't. If I know that one of my guys has physically been with a girl, whatever level of physical it is, it's just, I don't know, it would, I don't know, not hurt my pride, but it kind of hurt my pride.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a pride thing, not a loyalty thing.
Yeah.
It's not a thing of, he lipsed her, so she's off limits. Like, that's his thing. Like, I'm not.
No. It'd be a thing.
Not like that.
I wouldn't be able to like feel comfortable knowing that I'm now getting intimate with a girl that one of my close brethren, or just frankly one of my brethren has. I don't want to say the word dealt with because that's a bit degrading, but like has just seen in that light or been with in that way. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But now, the overcompensating thing you're saying is a very, very valid point. Like, I feel like too many people go overboard with like, that's a red flag to me.
Well, when you're doing
too much, like, I'm in a relationship now, so I'm gonna unfollow every single girl I know. And it's like, when people do that, I've had girls do that to me, as in, we're cool, no problem at all whatsoever, we're blessed, and it's strictly
friends.
No, I think the word is platonic.
Rotted.
Yeah, I'm trying to be all, you know what I mean?
Man done. Dictionary.
Imagine I used the wrong word. I'm pretty sure it means just
platonic.
Yeah.
So that's the combustion in space.
You're the engineer here. Platonic.
This guy actually believed me.
Of love or friendship, intimate and affectionate, but not sexual. Okay, forget that. Just friends, not platonic.
Wait, platonic is what? Intimate and friendly,
but not sexual. So
what's intimate?
I don't know.
Intimate can be PG, bro. It doesn't have to be intimate. Like,
I don't know, but to me it sounds a bit.
No, I can be intimate. I think you can be intimate with someone but not be sexual. Yeah, it makes sense. Intimate, like, where you know, we're exchanging, you know, sensitive topics and conversations. That's being intimate with someone, no?
If can it be?
Yeah, I don't think.
When I think of the word intimate, I think physical.
I don't think so. That's physically intimate.
Maybe. Okay, well, whatever it is, I was thinking this the other day before I lose my point. It is very weird when mandem view girls in a very like objective and materialistic way, like they base their success and their like livelihood on the credentials of a girl. So it's almost like, does she wear a headscarf? Is she a virgin? Has she linked guys? It's always like, it's the reflection on you and the kind of person you are. Why is it always coming from the past of the girl you're with? What about you? What about shit you've done? What about girls you've linked? What about things that you've done with girls? What about conversations you've had with girls in you know, in private? And it is a very weird one. Again, we're straying away from the Instagram story thing, but I don't know, man. It has really changed the dating scene.
Yeah, but even ask yourself this,
Yeah.
You're being loyal to someone.
Yeah.
Do they even deserve your loyalty like that? Well, actually, let me rephrase. You're being loyal to someone. You're not even being loyal to them by not speaking to that guy. If that guy hits you up, if you're a girl and that guy hits you up and he wants to pursue something with you and you're actually interested, genuinely interested in him, that's you pursuing that is not you being disloyal in any way, in my opinion. But if you do, and you think if you do like tell him dip, and you think that's being loyal, then why are you being loyal to someone and think who you're being loyal to? Do they deserve your loyalty like that? Because, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, more time, like 2 years down the line, you're gonna regret not doing it. You're gonna regret not getting with that person and thinking, bro, we had such good chemistry, blah blah blah. Fucking Keisha blocked it, and now I don't even speak to Keisha. She can suck herself. Like,
no, but it's a thing of like, if I wanted to pursue a girl and one of my close friends either had dated her or had feelings for her, or they spoke and she wasn't feeling him back or whatever, I would kind of feel a bit like, I'd feel bad, bro, man.
Okay, well, put it this way, bro.
Bad.
Let's say there's a girl sitting there, yeah?
Yeah.
You're interested in her.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's interested in you or not. I'll stay away. Like, there's no way, bro. There's no, even if I find her remarkably beautiful and...
What, if you know that I like her?
If I know you like her,
yeah, okay.
But I don't know if she likes you or not, I'm not getting involved. Like, that's me done. Like, I'm out of the race. But if she has said to you, hey, dog, there's no chance of anything ever happening. I'm not interested in you. I just don't like you, bro. Like, I see you differently. I see you as a friend. Then I don't think it's in any way disloyal for me to then be like, yo, bro, like, I'm chatting to her. Do you get it? I don't even feel like I have to come to you and even ask. I'll be honest. Like, yeah, you might feel subconsciously like, oh, man. But even then, I don't think, like, there's no limit. Like, there's no thing that you've crossed.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Let me throw in a curveball, yeah?
Yeah.
What if we went on maybe 1 or 2 dates?
Yeah.
And we actually were in a talking stage for like a month or 2.
Yeah.
What about then?
And she don't like you?
Oh, not necessarily she didn't like me. Let's just say for whatever reason, it just didn't end up working out. We just realised we were different, or she done something a bit fucked up.
And now she's hit me up.
Yeah, let's just say in this example, she done something wrong towards me, and I've decided, nah, you overstepped the line. Fuck you.
Oh, she done you wrong.
She done me wrong.
No. I wouldn't pursue anything.
But obviously, in her eyes, she thinks it was right.
Yeah, but if she's actually done something that's not subjectively wrong, is it objectively wrong? That's like the majority. Genuinely wrong. It's not like, you know, side A, side B. If it's like she's done something to actually fuck with you, like she's done something wrong, then no, 100%. But like I said, bro, if she's just genuinely not interested and like she's just like, yeah, respectfully, like I don't think there's anything working between us, like whatever, and she's interested in me and I'm interested in her, I don't think there's any reason why, and vice versa as well. I don't see why there's no reason why you shouldn't go and talk to the girl, in my opinion. But like I said, people overcompensate loyalty. I can categorically say what my loyalties are. I can tell you, like, I like to think I'm a loyal person, and like, especially to my friends and, you know, people I genuinely have love for. I can tell you, innit, like, what my loyalties are, and I don't feel like I have to overcompensate. Like I said, bro, if your missus is sitting right there, I'm gonna make her feel welcome, bro. I'm gonna make her feel like, do you get me? Like, I'm actually interested in getting to know her and her life, and, you know, how you two met and blah blah. Obviously, nothing that oversteps the mark, but would that not be better than completely disregarding her and talking straight to you? And a lot of men would do that because they'll be like, bro, I don't want you to think I'm interested in your missus. Who says my missus is even looking at you that way, bro? Like, don't think of it like that, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. People brothers, and this is another one. This is quite funny, yeah. I'm a bit of a dickhead for saying this, but it's quite funny in my head, yeah. Have you ever met brothers? Have you ever come across brothers, or maybe in your past friendships, or even your current current friends that you have? Like, have you got them friends that use religion as an excuse as to why they don't get girls? But we all know it's because you just don't get girls.
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course, there's always that man that says, "Oh, I fear God from this and I fear God from that," but yeah,
you ain't got a choice to fear God, right?
Bro, the game is the game, bro, and you got none of it, man. Let's just end it there, man. Honestly,
trust me, man.
I don't think, yeah.
But I need everyone watching right now to comment below if your friend liked someone, both guys and girls right now. If your friend liked someone, but they didn't like them back, but they liked you instead,
and you like them,
would you pursue it? If so, what's your justification? If not, let us know your justification. Nooch, summary, any final words?
Fuck racists.